Okay, so our topic for this week is business networks and telecommunication. So the subject is information management. Okay, so at the end of the discussion, you students are expected to understand telecommunication and networks, discuss the difference between the internet and extranet, identify major developments and trends in the industries, technologies, and business applications, and identify the basic function and types of telecommunication networks used in business, and explain the major types of telecommunication networks, hardware, media, and services. Okay, so we will begin with the definition of a network. So ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating network? Bakit kailangan ng network? So network is a grouping of two or more computers or devices by a medium for the purpose of data and resource sharing. So for example, meron dalawang computer doon sa bahay nyo. Ngayon pinag-connect mo sila. Nagkaroon sila ng sharing connection. So pwede nag-share sila ng printer. So that is a form of a network. So another is a network is a collection of computers, servers, mainframe network devices, peripheral devices, and other devices connected to one another to allow the sharing of data. So basta nag-share ng data through network, that is a network. So an example of a network is the internet, which connects millions of people all over the world. So pag network kasi, ang una nating naiisip is yung internet, wherein we are connected with different people or with our relatives abroad. So yun yung pinaka-best na example ng network. Okay, so telecommunication, it is the transmission of information by various type of technologies over wire, radio, optical, or other electromagnetic system. So that is telecommunication. So that is telecommunication also is the exchange of information in any form. So pag meron kang nakakausap through messenger or through video call, that is telecommunication. So in any form, sabi, it can be voice, data, text, images, audio, video. That is a form of telecommunication over networks or over the distance. So that is a telecommunication. So telecommunication, another term for telecommunication is the telecom. So telecommunication is a broad term that includes a wide range of information transmitting technologies and communication infrastructure such as excuse wired phones, mobile devices such as cell phones, microwave communication. We have also the fiber optics, satellites, radio, television broadcasting, internet, and telegraph. So lahat ng nabanggit ko is telecommunication yon. So what are the primary reasons for networking? So ano nga ba yung mga reasons bakit kailangan ng network or networking? Hindi ito yung networking na fun ha, yung magme-member ka tapos magtitinda ka ng product. Okay, so primary reasons for networking is of course for sharing files. So we can share files from one computer to another, or we can also share files by sending the file through email or through internet. So yun yung reason ng networking. The other one is we can also share printer. So hindi na kailangan na isang unit sa isang organization, meron dapat naka-install na printer. Kung pwede naman siyang i-share. So pwedeng isang computer, pwedeng 10 isang printer, pwedeng 5 ang mag-share dun sa printer na yon or more. So that is the another reason of networking. And then, enabling common administration and security. So, pwede ka kasing mag-set ng firewall, ng isang common administration. So, for example, iset mo yung 10 computer, dapat mag-open siya ng 8, and then mag-close siya ng 6 p.m. So, that is enabling common administration. Ayan, so pwede rin na yung security ng isang computer applicable na sa lahat ng computer. So that is another reason of networking. Then, supporting network applications like emailing. So pwede tayong mag-send ng emails through networking. Then, computing applications become available for business-to-business coordination and commerce. So with the use of networking now, we can apply the business-to-business coordination. So meron na nga tayong mga Lazada, we have also the Shopee, ayan. So we can, that made possible through networking or through internet. So those are the reasons of networking. So what is internet? Ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating internet? So internet, that is a public network or networks of network where millions of computers or devices are connected to the purpose of sharing information and offering range of services. So ganun kalaki ang internet. So ito yung mga available sa internet. Through the use of the internet, we can have the World Wide Web and websites. So the World Wide Web is commonly known as the web. It is an information system where documents and other resources are identified by uniform resource locators, which may be interlinked by hypertext. So meron tayong hyperlink sa bawat web and are accessible over the internet. So ma-access mo yun through the internet. So a website, it is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least one web server. So that is World Wide Web or the website. Then we have also the instant messaging. So instant messaging, ito yung magme-message ka, marireceive niya agad in real time. So RM technology is a type of online chat that offers a real-time text transmission over the internet. So online messenger operates in a similar way over a local area network. Short messages are typically transmitted between two parties when each user chooses to complete a thought and select send. So once you click the send, ayan, so marireceive niya yung message mo in real time. So parang lang siyang sa SMS. Sa SMS nga lang kasi hindi mo makikita kung na-receive niya yung message. Or pwede kasing walang signal. Ayan. So, sa instant messaging naman, meron kasi makikita natin parang seen na ng receiver yung message. Okay, then we have also the file transfer protocol or the FTP. That is a standard internet protocol for transmitting files between computers on the internet over the TCP/IP connection. So FTP is a client-server protocol where a client will ask for a file, kaya siya file transfer protocol. And a local or remote server will provide it. So that is FTP. Then we have also internet telephony. So refer to all types of telephony services, including the fax, the voicemails, the video calls, and other forms of communication where calls and data are sent digitally over the internet using the internet protocol rather than being transmitted over traditional analog landlines. Then we have also the e-commerce. So e-commerce, that is the buying and selling of goods and services over the internet. So ang pinaka-best example dito sa Pilipinas, meron tayong Shopee, meron tayong Lazada. Sa ibang bansa naman, we have Amazon, eBay. Ayan, so that is a form of e-commerce. So what are the internet applications? So internet application, it involves, the first one is the SERP. Serve point and click your way to thousands of hyperlink websites and resources for multimedia information, entertainment, or electronic commerce. So we are using surfing, or we are doing surfing when we are researching. Then email, so that is used for exchanging electronic messages with your colleagues or with your friends. Then wherein you can include attachment. So email yon. Then through internet application, we can also provide discussion. So participate in discussion forms of special interest news groups. So ito naman yung pwede kang mag-conduct ng webinars through internet. And just like what we did now, we are having our virtual class. That is the use of internet, or through the use of, or through the help of the internet. Then public, post your opinion, subject matter, or creative work. So ito naman yung mga nagpo-post ng mga blogs. Ayan, so publish. Then through internet, you can also buy and sell. So pwede kayong magtinda sa Facebook. Ayan, so pwede rin kayong bumili sa Facebook or sa mga e-commerce website. Then you can also download file. So ito yung pwede kang mag-download ng mga videos, ng mga favorite Korean movies. So that is download. Then compute. So log on to the use of thousands of internet computer systems around the world. And we have also many different other uses. So you can make long distance phone calls, conversations, ayan. So hold the stop video conference. So ang napakadaming pwedeng gamitin or gamit ang ating internet. So without internet, ayan, parang nasa old age pa rin tayo kung walang internet. Imagine ninyo pag meron kayong question sa mind niyo, you just need to type the question in your mind, and then the Google will provide thousands of answers. O, di ba? Kapag meron kang nararamdaman na ganito, pwede mo nang i-search. So, magkakaroon ka ng idea kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, kung baka mamaya meron ka ng sakit or what. So that is the use of the internet. Okay, so business uses of internet. So we have different business uses. So sabi ko nga kanina, you can use internet through e-commerce, through buying and selling. So let's assume that this is the internet. So ito yung internet. So through the use of the internet, we can connect the headquarters, the inventory management system of a certain organization, their business partners, yung customer pwedeng mag-order over the internet. You can also remote offices. You can have the remote offices through the internet. And of course, you can communicate with the suppliers through the internet. So yun yung gamit ng internet sa business. So kino-connect niya bawat members of the organization, from the headquarters to the business partners, to the customers, the suppliers, and of course to their management system. So that is business use of internet, or business uses of internet. Okay, how about the intranet? So meron tayong internet kanina. Paano naman yung intranet? So intranet, that is a computer network for sharing information, collaboration tools, operational system, and other computing services within an organization. So ito yung ginagamit nila sa loob ng organization lang. So, hindi mo pwedeng ma-access kung outside ka ng organization. Kaya siya tinawag na intranet. It is a private computer network that uses internet protocols and network connectivity to securely share part of an organization's information or operation with its members. So sometimes the term refer only to the most visible service, the internal website. So this is internal only. Okay, so business value of communication. We have the first one is communication and collaboration. Then, business operations and management. So, yun yung ginagamit nila. That is within the organization. Web publishing sa loob ng organization lang din. Then, internet portal management. Extranet. Extranet naman, so network links that use internet technologies to interconnect the intranet of a business with the intranets of its customers, suppliers, and other business partners. So let's assume na etong organization meron siyang sariling intranet. Ngayon, yung isang organization na partner din nila, meron din siyang sariling intranet. So pag pinag-connect mo yung dalawang intranet na yon, ang tawag doon is extranet. So it will connect the partners, consultants, the contractors, the suppliers and distributors, same as with the intranet, the business customers, the consumers. Pero mas malaki lang itong si extranet. So that is extranet. So extranet is controlled private network that allows access to partners, vendors, and suppliers, or an authorized set of customers. So normally to a subset of the information accessible from an organization's intranet. Okay, so what are the trends in telecommunication? So maraming trends sa industry, sa technology, sa application. So for the industry trends, so towards a greater number of competitive vendors, carriers, alliances, and telecommunication network services. For the technology trend, towards extensive use of internet, optical fiber, and wireless technology. So ngayon kasi nagiging advanced na tayo from, isipin nyo kung from DSL noon, so meron na tayo ngayon fiber. And then marami na rin tayong mga internet service provider. Yan. So to create a high-speed local and global network for voice, data, images, and video communication. Then application trend toward the use of internet, enterprise intranets, and extranets to support e-business and e-commerce enterprise collaboration in local and the global market. So those are the trends in telecommunication. Then business value in telecommunication. So the first one is overcome geographic barriers. Ayan, so use the internet and extranet to transmit customer orders from traveling salespeople. So ang business value nito is provides a better customer service by reducing delay in filing order. Sa pangalawa naman, overcome time barriers. Ayan. So ang business value nito is to credit inquiries that can be made and answered in seconds. Then, overcome cost barriers. So ang business value nito, it reduces expensive business trips. It allows customers, suppliers, and employees to collaborate. Then, overcome structural barriers naman. So, ang business value nito is fast, convenient services, lock in customers and suppliers. So, yan yung mga strategic capabilities with its business value. Then, telecommunication technology. So we have here the list of telecommunication technologies. As you can see, from modem, DSL, ISDM, the cable modem, the home satellite, the local microwave. And now we are in fiber optic. So yung fiber optic kasi mas mabilis yung travel ng bandwidth. So kapag mas mabilis, mas mabilis din yung processing niya, mas mabilis mag-load yung nire-request mong data. So let's proceed with the elements of networking. Elements of networking, we have the servers or the computers. So in computers, we have the server clients. And then we have also the network operating system, the networking hardware, the networking media, and of course, the internet protocols. So sa geographic network classification by geographic, yung LAN, we have the LAN and the WAN. So yung LAN naman within organization o para lang siyang intranet. While WAN is that is a wide area network. So pag sinabing LAN, or local area network, that is a group of computers and peripheral devices that share a common communication line or wireless link to a server within a distinct geographic area. So that is within an organization. So LANs are characterized by they transfer data at high speed. So mas mabilis yung transfer ng data. They exist in a limited geographical area and their technology is generally less expensive. So mas mura yung expenses. While WAN, sa WAN naman tayo, wide area network is a telecommunication network that extends over a large geographic area for the primary purpose of computer networking. So WANs are characterized by they exist in an unlimited geographical area. They are move susceptible to errors due to the distances data travels. They interconnect multiple LANs. So yung wide area network, ang kinoconnect niya or interconnect niya is different LANs or multiple LANs. They are more sophisticated and complex. So mas complex itong WAN compared with the LAN. So their technology is expensive. So mas mahal ang WAN compared with the LAN. Okay, classification by network architecture. We have the client-server network or the server base. And then we have also the peer-to-peer network. Client-server or the server base. A computer network in which one centralized a powerful computer called the server is a hub to which many less powerful personal computer or workstation or called the clients are connected. So servers are generally a high-performance system optimized to provide network services to other PCs. So some common server types include the file servers, the mail servers, the print servers. We have also the fax servers and the application servers. So computer din siya, kaya lang server kasi siya. So pwede niyang i-control yung ibang computer. So the client runs programs and access data that are stored on the server. So dapat ang operating system mo dito is pang server din. Okay, then we have also the peer-to-peer network. So peer-to-peer network that is created when two or more PCs are connected and share a separate server computer. A P2P network and an ad hoc connection. A couple of computers connected via a universal serial bus to transfer files. So peer-to-peer, pwede kasing dalawang computer, pag pinag-connect mo na yun, ang tawag na doon is peer-to-peer network. Yes, as you can see in the image, this is an example of a peer-to-peer network. So yung peer-to-peer network responsible for its own security, and in sense, each peer is both a client because it requests services from other peers. So pag peer-to-peer, pareho na silang client. Client and a server because it offers services to the other peers. So small networks are usually under 10 machine may work well in this configuration. So pag gusto mo ng mas mataas, siguro hindi na siya applicable for peer-to-peer. Mas mataas na number of computers. So applicable lang siya siguro sa maximum of 10 para mas ma-maintain yung network. Then we have also the network topologies. So network topologies, topology is the physical layout of the network. So it is the schematic description of a network arrangement connecting various nodes. We have the sender and the receiver through lines of connection. So there are three main topologies commonly used for setting a LAN. We have the bus network, the ring network, and the star network. So ito yung bus network na tinatawag natin. So a bus physical topology is one in which all devices connect to a common shared cable. So nakakonect sila sa common share. So sometimes this is called a backbone. So this is an example of a bus network. Then we have also the ring. Parang sing-sing, kaya ring network. This is ring topologies are wired in a circle. So each node is connected to its neighbors or either side, and data passes around the ring in one direction only. So each device incorporates a receiver and a transmitter and serve as a repeater that passes the signal to the next device in the ring. So for example, eto sanang si device na to, dadaan muna siya dito and then bago niya i-transfer dito. Kaya siya passes from one signal to the other, or one device to the other. So a ring topology usually incorporates a token passing access code. Then we have also the stars. Ito yung ginagamit natin. So star network, that is a star topology. And a star topology, all nodes are connected to a central computer. So meron siyang hub. The main advantage of a star network is that one malfunctioning node doesn't affect the rest of the nodes. So for example, nag-malfunction ito, hindi siya maaapektuhan. Hindi niya maapektuhan yung ibang computer. So the main disadvantage of a star network is that they require more cabling. So mas kailangan mo lang ng maraming cable, such as the bus ordering networks. In addition, if the central computer fails, the entire networks become unusable. Pag yung central computer ang nag-fail. So that is the star network. Okay, we have also considered the network hardware. So meron tayong tinatawag na modem, the DSL modem and the cable modem. So yung modem, that is transform digital signal to analog signals and vice versa. Then we have also the DSL modem. Ito yung gamit natin ng PLDT. Ganun din yung globe. When you get a DSL line, you must also use a DSL modem and a special network card. Meron kasi ngayon router na yung gamit natin. Then we have also the cable modem device that allows your computer to access internet. Meron pa nga noon yung stick lang ang gamit natin. Then router, device that makes sure packet to be sent to destination. They route the traffic and packet are not sent in order. Then all networks connected to the internet use routers. Ayan. Then, pag gusto mo kasi magkaroon ng internet, kailangan mong mag-connect dito sa router. Use routing tables to decide how the packet to be delivered. Then, router identify the shortest possible path for the packets. Receiving computer must put them back in correct order. Then, if some packets didn't make it, receiving computers request a retransmission. So, that is the router. Then meron din tayong tinatawag na bandwidth. So bandwidth, that is the amount of data transmitting in a media or cable per unit time. So dito dumadaan yung bandwidth, yung speed ng internet connection natin. The more the bandwidth, the more the speed of data transmitted. So it classified into downstream and upstream. So pag downstream, that is download. Pag upstream, that is upload. So it can be measured in BPS, KBPS, MBPS, BGBPS. So syempre, kung mas mataas, mas mabilis. Ayan. So that is bandwidth. Then we have also the network media. So ito yung mga ginagamit natin. We have the twisted pair. So twisted pair, that is the wire used for telephone. So ito yung itsura ng twisted pair. Consists of two insulated wires twisted so it protects the wire from electronic magnetic interference. That is twisted pair. So may dalawang klase ang twisted pair. We have the unshielded and the shielded, or UTP or STP. Then we have also the coaxial. So yung coaxial, ito yung ginagamit ng mga cable system. So center wire surrounded by insulation and used for cable TV. Ngayon, ang ginagamit na natin dahil meron tayong internet, di ba? Meron yung smart TV na, or meron din tayo yung binibili dun sa Shopee. Yung, kapag hindi smart TV yon, yung TV mo, kailangan mong bumili nun. I forgot the correct, the exact name, pero pwede mo siyang i-connect sa Wi-Fi para magkaroon ng internet yung mismong TV. Limutan ko yung pangalan, I'm sorry. Okay, then we have also a connection based on coaxial cable, include the cable modem, which sends and receives signals over the cable TV. Then users share network access with other cable TV subscribers and slow down if too many users are online. So ito yung coaxial natin. Ito, coaxial. Usually the color is black. Then ito na yung ginagamit natin ngayon. The fiber optic cable. So kahit medyo mas expensive siya, mas okay ito kasi mas mabilis yung travel ng bandwidth. So thin strands of glass that uses light to transmit signals. Each strand as thin as human hair and is protected by insulation and protective coating. So ito yun. Yan. So advantages, it can carry more signals and faster data transmission. So less susceptible to interference from outside devices. So this is the fiber optic cable.